I'm Sheldon Baker, editor for Innovision Health Media, and welcome to Healthy Bytes. My guest today is Dixie Grace, the founder of Dixie Grace's Boiled Peanuts, whose company has reintroduced a snack with deep roots and global appeal to a modern audience. Dixie is building a brand around a clean, plant-based, protein-rich snack that's caught on in many parts of the world and was recently introduced in the U.S. So who doesn't like peanuts, right, Dixie?
That is true. Who doesn't like peanuts? It's a
So,
great snack.
so you discovered boiled peanuts during a trip to South Carolina. What was it about it, that first experience, that planted the seed for you to start your business?
Um, Honestly, the first bite, I fell in love at the first bite. It was nothing I had ever tasted before. I lived in other countries. I've lived in different parts of America. I've lived overseas for a while, even in the Middle East. And, trying this boiled peanut at a gas station in South Carolina, it literally changed my life because after that bite, I ate them every day that I was there, and then sought to find them in New York and New Jersey area and couldn't find them, and that's what started the whole path down, the journey of. I didn't want to start a business at first. I really just wanted to make my own pot of boiled peanuts, right? Because they taste so good. But it was when I found out how healthy they were that really made me feel that more people need to know about it. And then to find out that it's a global appeal, had a global appeal, was just a cherry on top.
So you've been called the first Black American since George Washington Carver to revolutionize the peanut industry. What does that recognition mean to you, and how do you hope to carry it forward?
Well, I mean, that recognition is to even be in the same sentence as an innovator like George Washington Carver is an honor unto itself. Plan on, I heard he had about 300 patents, and I have three, so I gotta do a little catching up. But um, I look to honor the tradition and honor the innovation. Moving forward with just coming up with good ideas with for boiled peanuts, opening up a whole new category, introducing different ways to eat boiled peanuts, and just keep just something good moving forward.
You have an interesting background. It spans modeling, spa ownership, engineering. You grew up in two very diverse geographical locations, New York's Harlem community and the city of Los Angeles. How have all those different scenarios influenced your approach to building Dixie Grace's Boiled Peanuts?
I will say that all of those things um, were necessary for me to create Dixie Grace's Boiled Peanuts, the good, the bads, and the uglies of it all, right? So, um, I like to say that I have an artist heart, but a very logical mind, right? So, and I come from a line of independent thinkers and entrepreneurs. So I was always taught, even if you have a day job, you better have a side hustle. Never pretend, never lean on that one check. And my mom was very important for my mom and my grandmom. They preached ownership. That was very important in our family for you to have your own. And sometimes you got to create your own to have your own, right? So, doing engineering allowed me to put the dots together and have a very logical approach to business, coming up with a plan. Having worked on Wall Street and different things like that, and lived in the Middle East, it's great to talk about what you want to do, but can you put pen to paper and really show somebody how we're going to get from point A to point B and back, right? So, and how we're going to make money doing it, right? Or why be in business? So all of those things, all of the things make me who I am. And there you go.
So boiled peanuts, as you had indicated, are a healthy snack enjoyed globally, yet still unfamiliar to many Americans. So what has been your strategy to change that?
When I went on this journey to, after I found out boiled peanuts were healthy, right? I didn't feel that they were had a global appeal until after I set up in the farmers market. In the farmers market, allowed me to touch the community through taste tests and education. Because like me, I had never heard of a boiled peanut either. I didn't even know the word boiled and peanut went together. And so, when I tasted it, I liked it and I bought it. And I knew that that reaction that I had to that product was not in a silo. I knew that if more people tasted it, they would like it and they would buy it because it's just that, they're just that good, right? And then as I'm going down this journey, I find out that actually boiled peanuts have been in America for 400 years. Or you maybe not quote me on 400, but say several hundred years, right? A few hundred years. And they were primarily in the South, below the Mason-Dixon line, right? So unless you went to school down South or your family's from down South, you probably had never tasted it because it's a seasonal kind of roadside snack that comes up every year. So I said to myself, folks wouldn't keep eating the same food for hundreds of years if it wasn't good. You know, it had they have, boiled peanuts, they have legs to it. It has a little history to it. And then to find out that boiled peanuts are also a roadside snack in countries like India, China, Brazil, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam. That's just their normal roadside snack that they eat along the way. So yeah, I mean, that's the best way that I can let folks know about boiled peanuts is to have these kind of communications, right? To be out in the community and giving taste tests and giving a little bit of education. Because once you try it, you buy it. Like they are just good. The 97% conversion rate, and I stand on it.
What have been some of your biggest challenges and biggest surprises in reintroducing a traditional snack to what is called the modern wellness market?
So my biggest challenge, well, nothing is a challenge to me, but my biggest challenge, if I was going to use the word challenge, is the introducing a product that's been around for hundreds of years that nobody's ever heard of in America above the Mason. So the way that I fought that head on was from my own experience. If I From that first taste, you like it. So setting up at the local farmers market in downtown Jersey City, where it's very diverse, very eclectic, and setting up a tent and setting out the tables and not even knowing who my base customer was going to be, just knowing that the product tastes good and somebody was going to like it. I liked it. And then finding out that one of two things happened. Either was either nostalgia, or people grew up eating them, or it was discovery. And discovery like I discovered them from the first bite. So that's been the challenge of making sure that people can actually taste the product so that they know that they like it. The second one was, what was the second part of that question?
Surprises.
The global appeal. The global appeal was the hands down shocker. Like I like that is like chef's kiss. Like to find this product and for the fact that um folks would stand online and say one guy was from, China, one guy's from Brazil. Well, I'll eat these boiled peanuts. Well, I'll eat these boiled peanuts. And neither country knew that they're the ones that they also eat boiled peanuts. So for the fact that this product that's cooked the exact same way in all these countries is somehow this beautiful common denominator that folks are finding themselves in. Communities of people are saying, "How did you know?" And I said, "I did," but it's great, So it's wonderful. The surprise of it all is the global attraction. The fact that I've made a product that is that's good, that's been around for a really long time in our country and other countries, and that people are now have the opportunity to have it grab and go, easily accessible now.
Well, that's all good to hear. So your product comes in two varieties, original and hot and spicy. What's your favorite?
All of them, both of them. I would say that I'm going to brag on my originals, right? Because my originals only have four organic ingredients. And that's peanuts, salt, water, and lemon. And that's it. You get all that flavor from those four ingredients. And I was very mindful in the creation of the product. I only picked premium ingredients, like Himalayan salt. I added pink Himalayan salt because that adds an additional 80 plus trace minerals to the pot. So not only are boiled peanuts vegan and gluten-free and non-GMO and cholesterol-free, now with the little extra benefit of the Himalayan salt, we have some 80 plus trace minerals in there. And I would say that's kind of that's the showstopper because it's only 4 simple ingredients.
Is your product available nationwide?
Yes, we are available. We're available obviously through our website, DixieGracesBoiledPeanuts.com. We'll be launching Amazon. They'll be available on Amazon in 2 weeks, actually, from this conversation. And we'll, fingers crossed, hitting your store shelves real soon.
Dixie, I've loved talking to you. Thank you very much for joining me on Healthy Bites, and hope to
Thank you
see
for
you
having
again.
me.